Welcome, Chapter 10, E-Commerce, Digital Markets and Digital Goods. So what are we going to learn this week? What are the unique features of e-commerce? What are the principles of e-commerce? And how has e-commerce transformed the marketplace? Effects of business to business, M-commerce, which is the up and growing thing. So let's take a look. E-commerce today, basically use of the internet as a transaction. Began in 1995 and has grown steadily ever since. Companies that strived during the dot-com bubble now thrive. If we look at Amazon, new e-commerce, social, and mobile. We're going to talk about those. But basically, how many people buy stuff from their smartphone? That is the current trend. They've moved away from desktops, laptops to smartphones. Makes it easier. Almost everyone has webs, and that gets back to the technology we have. So what makes e-commerce different than regular commerce? Well, ubiquity. Market space is virtual, transactional costs, because we're not stocking the price. We don't have a store, brick and mortar. Brick and mortar stores are what the buildings are called. But we don't have to pay for that rent. So if I'm selling, Amazon is selling stuff right from the warehouse. They don't have to have a showroom that they pay for. So costs are reduced. In many cases, it cuts out middlemen. The middleman. We don't have to go to someone to ship it. We just get it built, send it to our warehouse. We ship directly from there using UPS, FedEx, or even the U.S. Post Office. Basically, we can ship anywhere around the world. We don't have to just sell in our one little neighborhood. I can sell anywhere around the world. I can open up a store from my garage, manufacture something, and ship it to China. That's the beauty of e-commerce. We are not limited by just the people who live around us anymore. It has riches, right? You can see videos on how stuff works. You can have audio, text, ratings. There's a whole bunch of stuff that goes in with this now. It's also interactive. I can look at the product. I could get prices on it. I can get similar products, different products. I can get instant information density, it's called. Greater price and cost transparency. So I can look up a price on Amazon and I can go to another store and see how can I get it cheaper? I can use eBay. Maybe I can get it cheaper. Enable price discrimination. I can personalize stuff now. Technology. Most books sold by Amazon are actually made to order. So if you order a book, chances are Amazon has it online. When you order, it goes into the queue and it prints out only when you need it. So they're not even stocking the books anymore. Most of them are produced to order. Some key concepts of the digital market. Internet and digital products have changed the way companies conduct business. And what happens if they didn't adjust? Let's take a look at Sears. Sears, they were the #1 catalog company for over 100 years. What happened to them? They didn't adjust. They're out of business. Isn't Amazon just a catalog in digital form? But yet they adjusted. Menu costs, search are reduced. Dynamic pricing, switching costs. Delayed gratification and dissemination of products. These are some of the things that separate this. Digital goods. Goods are going to be over digital. Movies, music. When's the last time you bought a CD? You just download it. That is a digital good. There is nothing to print out. And now with 3D printers, theoretically, I can order something online. If I have the right 3D printer set up, I can print it and still have something here. So this allows me to have no packaging, no shipping costs, and it really helps reduce the cost of items. And not only that, I get it instantly. Books are, as I mentioned, are the same way. So how do we do business? Well, there's basically 3 ways of business are done. And this isn't just in e-business, this is in every business. Business consumer, business to business, and consumer to consumer. So business to consumer. Amazon, I buy from them. Walmart, I buy from them to the customer. Business to business. Something like Staples, they sell to other customers or other businesses. So that's a business to business. And the last one is customer to customer. eBay is the number one of that. Right? So you buy from other individuals. You no longer have to worry about going to a store. Now, what is e-commerce changing to? Mobile commerce, or m-commerce. Don't you buy more stuff on your smartphone now than you probably do on your computer? Why is that? Chances are it's convenient. Makes life easy. You have the apps on there, just upload them and you're done. So what are some of the market e-commerce business models? A portal. What all that is a collection of data, different sites that sell information. So I go to look at one site and I have that. The e-tailer, selling directly. Content provider allows me to put information out there for other people. Transaction broker, service provider. So these are just some of the different things that are out there. How do we make money from e-business? Well, advertising is one of the easiest way. We advertise, we get so many people visit our site, people will pay to have us look, to promote their site on our site. We can sell a product, we have subscriptions, free, transaction fees, affiliation. So there's a whole bunch of different ways that we make money using this. Google, Yahoo does the advertising and subscriptions and stuff like that. So how does e-commerce transform the whole marketplace? Well, it provides new ways to identify communications with customers. It has the long tail marketing, internet advertising format, behavioral targeting, figuring out what you want and selling it when you want it, programmatic ad buying, native advertising. These are just some of the ways we do it. Now with the boom in social media, you go on Facebook or Twitter, don't you see advertising for some of the stuff you've just looked at? Yeah, well, that's how it works now. Everything you look at, whether if it's online, you get an ad for it. Why? Well, one of the things we talked about a couple of weeks ago is they're tracking everything that you do online. Well, if they're tracking it, they know what you're looking for, they know what you're buying, and they want to sell you the product. So you're going to get this information on social media. Basically, you hit the like button on Amazon, on Facebook, you're going to get an ad for it from Amazon, as they're tracking everything that we're doing. Basically, it's causing a lot of problems, e-commerce. B2B is a $14 trillion business, and B2B e-commerce is a $6.2 trillion business. Internet network helps automate the process. If you ever notice, one of the things that when I started on the internet, I would have to talk to someone anyway and put information in. Now you put your own information in, you put your own address in. What does that do? Well, first, you don't have to talk to someone. Second, you know where you live. The chances of you making a mistake are much slimmer. So what are some of the other things business to business uses? EDI transactions, interchanges, and that allows us to move data across the internet relatively quick and painless. Private industries or private exchanges, net marketplaces, and exchanges. These just allow us to have it. EDI is a computer-to-computer exchange of information. It's a specific set of standards that are used. And if I'm working in the shipping industry, I'm going to use a certain standard. So I send it out to the trucker. They know where to go, what product they're picking up, how much product, and where they're going with it. So it has a very structured organization that allows me to send a very small message to this information so they have it and they know where they're going. So it's really a neat little tool that we use. As we said, m-commerce is the fastest growing commerce of all because people are using their smartphones to buy stuff. You no longer even go to Amazon. You do it right from your smartphone. You download music, you buy your products. So it's just some areas the growth has been over 50%. In other areas, becoming just as popular, banks. You don't even need to go to a bank anymore. You take a picture of your check and you can deposit checks, credit cards. So you don't even need to go here to the banks and stuff. So even m-commerce is really changing the way that we do business. So how does a business take advantage of this? We need to understand where our customers are. We talked about customer relations last week. Well, what are they buying? When are they buying it? More importantly, where are they buying it from? Are they buying it from websites, email, social media, offline products? How are they figuring out what to buy and when to buy it? We as a business need to understand this. So this is one of the things that is challenging us, is how do we get mobile business get customers who are using the mobile into our phone, into our stores. So that was chapter 10. Have a wonderful day, and remember to smile.